Welcome back to Let's Replay Neverwinter Nights 2 Mask of the Betrayer. This is Big Los. We're in Immil Vale. We're standing in front of these two Othors witches. They're kind of like Hathrans, except high level. We're about to leave, but I actually want to try to devour them. So if we check the journal, you told Imsha and Tamlith about your removal of the boor to express their gratitude. Yeah, we got some type of cloak out of it. Forest Queen's Blessing, I believe. So if we say, greetings, what do you want? We've already went through this dialogue. But the threat of that hunger cannot be known without seeing what countenance it wears. Are you going to attack me? We are not fools. You play host to a power that no spirit can hope to best. Our strength is in our influence, far more than in our magic. We would not fight you. Do not mistake Imsha's words. In our way, we will see that rush may not last your brief appearance here, as we have in the past. How would I just devour you right here, then? That's assuming we give you the chance. And we want 1 point towards evil, but looks like they disappeared. Your threats to kill Imsha and Tamlith, the Red Tree Witches, caused them to disappear hastily. You will not likely see them again. Alright. Well, that's okay that we went evil. That's what we do in this campaign. So we want to travel back to... Let's go to the Shape of Fire Grove. Or the Burning Grove. I think that'll be easier than going to the other place, because I think that puts us at the Lake of Tears garrison, and we have to walk all the way through that just to get to this exit right here to take us to the Ashenwood. However, if we go to the Shape of Fire Grove, or the Burning Grove, we're much closer to it. So our spirit energy is down to 76. It was up to 100 before, which isn't that bad, actually. And I think we have all our spells back. We do. Is everybody following?
Press the attack, quickly!
Let's go.
Yes?
Did you get all your spells back? Okay, you do have your persistent haste. One of many is taking his sweet time now, isn't he? Okay.
You have need of me?
Alright, let's move over here so it fits everybody. And then we'll just move on to where Gnarlthorn is. Because in the end of the last episode... Am I even going the right way? Yes. The end of the last episode, we created a toxic potion here. Toxic plant bane of the Beast Lord. Which will, instead of curing the blight of all these trees, it will no doubt kill them. So we have to talk to Gnarlthorn again. Is that you, little sapling? Yes, I brought something that will ease your pain. You have? Well, don't waste it on me, little one. Just see that the other trees in this glade are restored. Place your gift in the pond here. The roots will drink from it. Don't worry, I will take care of all of them. That gives me great comfort, little one. I'll be right back to tell you about how all of your children are doing. So now we can click on these trees, so let's use the potion on one of them. And it only takes one. After that, you can't click on the trees anymore. However, it causes a bunch of blight spawn treants to spawn. Well, since we have long-range weapons, we want to...
The spirit of Rashomon shall soon be another.
Oh, well, that killed one of them.
Have
Half-minded soil tiller. Dreamless wretch.
Take care of this one.
On your guard. Foes approach.
I've been trying to devour these things, but it just doesn't work. I won't even get a chance now, will I? This one. Invalid target.
Yes.
Well, that's just too bad now, isn't it? So we're gonna grab all of these essences. Very good. Alright.
You have need of me?
Is that you, little sapling? Yes. I just wanted you to know that you won't need to worry about the trees around here anymore. Ah, it gives me great relief to know that they will not meet their end as I did. Yes, I thought it best to end their suffering with poison. And we gained some influence with one of many. Haha! Twisted the knife before plunging it home, Dark One. No! My younglings! You said you helped them! How could you do this? Well, I can't take all the credit. I have to thank Malar, for being there when I needed him. I know you're small now. I was a fool to have forgotten it. You are another of those soul-guzzling monstrosities come to sap the forest dry. I may be dying, but I will see that you rot here with me. Well, let's do our best to get this thing to near death, and then we'll try to devour it in essence. Oh, he's trying to move to get me. Well, it looks like Gann's taking a lot of damage. Maybe you should put on premonition. What happened? Did you get knocked down? Yeah, you did. Okay, premonition on yourself. Sometime today. Oh, what happened to your weapon? Oh, he must have been disarmed. Looks like that's it over there. Frost harpoon. What is wrong with you? Why are you moving so slowly? Well, I don't know. Alright. Well, I don't think this thing is near death yet. Did you get it back yet? Ooh, holy crap.
For the crusade.
Man, this thing really wants to kill Gann now, doesn't it? Defensive casting. And we need to cast heal. And you need to put premonition on.
On your guard. Foes approach.
So, are you putting that on? Okay. Now, it's not saying that this thing is near death or not. Alright. Looks like one of many's doing a lot of sneak attacks, but it's not causing any damage. It's kind of weird. I would say he's near death now. Gann? Where's your frost harpoon? There you go. What about you? surprised you're not doing any damage. This is very weird. Why is nobody doing any damage at all? That must have done something. Well, that looks like it's near death, so we're going to try to devour spirit. Invalid target? Well, how am I supposed to get the essence? Alright, how about devour soul? Invalid target. How am I supposed to get this thing's essence? I'm guessing I'm going to have to use the console. I guess that's one of the things that wasn't fixed. Alright, so killing this thing gives us 186 XP, and then updating the journal gives us an additional 1500 XP. And Gnarlthorn doesn't leave us anything to grab. Alright, well, let's assume that one of these actually worked on this thing, even though our spirit energy didn't go up. Then we would have an essence. And I'll tell you just how to get it. Hold on a second while I check. Okay, I'm back. So if we're going to assume that we were able to do the devour, this is how you get the essence. You turn on debug mode 1 in the console. Of course, you have to press the tilde button to bring this up. After we do that, then we type in giveitem, one word, and then nx1 underscore cft underscore ess underscore Gnarlthorn. Oh, how did we get 99 of those stupid things? Well, maybe I was supposed to specify just one. I thought it was a default that you just get one of them. And then we do debug mode 0 to turn it off. Anyways. 99 of these things. I only need one. So, what you can do with the Gnarlthorn essence is you combine it with the rags. And I think it says it here to create the Gnarlthorn bow. I think by tearing some rags into strips of fabric, you might be able to tie the vines into place, which would give structure to the bow. Now, I haven't seen where you get the rags from, but I'm going to check around at all the available stores. But if I would have seen it thus far, I would have bought it. But I haven't. Okay, so Gnarlthorn is dead. We probably want to devour one of these Telthors around here to get our spirit energy back up to around 100. I know there was some over here, at least one. Yep. Alright, I'm going to turn off party AI mode, because I don't want everybody getting in on this. I might kill it too quickly.
Half-minded soil tiller. Dreamless wretch.
Okay, you can pull back. Alright, you don't do anything in Janak, you devour spirits. Alright, our spirit energy is now up to 99. We have a 6. Got 60 XP out of it. I'm gonna turn on AI mode.
Danger approaches. Be on your guard.
No treasure bags. Okay.
I
well,
will lead now. Follow.
And let's just leave the area. And our little cooldown period is returned. So let us go back to the garrison. Oh, we have some more Gnarlthorns, but we don't really need to do anything with them right now. We can just save them once we get some more hunger and we need some spirits to consume. So now we can talk to Nadaj, since we have completed all 3 tasks that she has set before us. But first I want to talk to this guy, because he's a functioning store. I just want to check to see if he sells rags. It doesn't look like it, no. Rags would be under the armor section. I don't think there's any rags here either. No. Well, since we're here, we might as well buy the rest of these, since I don't think we will have access to this store in the near future.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Yeah, we'll give that to Caitlin. She's a good healer. Coin of life, we might need that. But other than that, I don't think we really need anything else here. I'm not planning on crafting anything. Eh. Let's see, maybe I'll take that, vitriolic sphere. Just to have some extra castings. Alright, let's have a word with Nadaj. What can I do for you? I've dealt with the problems in the wood as you asked. This is the first good news in some time. I am greatly relieved that you were able to do this. You must forgive me, but there is one further matter in which I need your assistance. What? We had a deal. I am sorry. It was not something I could speak freely of to an outsider. But I see now that you are true to your word and capable of great things. It cannot be coincidence that brought us together. My life may depend on speaking to the woodman. I had no choice. Let me speak plainly. My garrison has been betrayed. My berserkers were sent to their deaths in the forest. It will only be a few more attacks before the garrison falls. This happens because Dalenka wills it. I don't see how this concerns me. It will become apparent. Please, allow me to continue. Dalenka is not who she appears to be. She is a Gnarlthorn spy, here to weaken Hathran influence on this place. What's a Gnarlthorn? Gnarlthorns are women who command magic and seek to shape the course of Rashomon. I suppose they are not unlike the witches in many ways, but their methods and goals are dark and ruthless as the spirits they serve. They are sworn enemies to the Hathrans. What's so special about this garrison? The Woodman is a powerful ally of the Hathrans and a great provider of counsel. Our presence here protects the Ashenwood as much as it does the rest of the land. The Gnarlthorns would gain much power if they could freely access the forest. How do you know this? It is why I am here. My sister suspected her. She sent me because it is less obvious than having a second Hathran looking over the same garrison. For a long time I noticed nothing. Then one night I saw her sneak into the forest. She returned every night for a week. Before I could report this, the attack started. Why not just tell the witches now? It would be too late. I would have left my berserkers to their deaths defending this place. What could be done about this? Actually, I want to say, how about I go and stab her? It is not so simple. The berserkers do as she says. It is our law. If you were to kill her, my berserkers would attack you. There would be no stopping it. Oh, I could go and tell the witches for you. I'm afraid that would do me no good. By the time you returned, you would find this outpost consumed. What can be done about this? I do not wish for my berserkers to come to any more harm. If they die in Dalenka's defense, she will have done what she intended here. The only way to prevent this is to convince them to unite against her. I do not expect them all to join, but for what lives you could save in this way, I would be grateful. Why do you need me for this? Just as I have been watching Dalenka, she has watched me. If I were to meet with all of my soldiers, she would know. On the other hand, you've already been wandering freely about our garrison. For you to speak to each of the soldiers would not seem so strange. At least not from one who Dalenka already considers to be a very strange person. Hey, forgive me, but you must know this is how she sees you. Can I count on you to lead this mission? You still haven't explained what this has to do with the Woodman. The Woodman has been weak for a long time now. However, his disappearance from the Ashenwood is recent. Whatever Dalenka has been doing in the woods at night, the Woodman's disappearance is tied to it. As long as she is here, he will remain hidden. How do I know I can trust you? We have already fought on the same side of a battle once. More so, I think you know it in your heart. It would not matter anyway. Dalenka has told you she would not help you in your quest. If you choose not to help me now, you are stuck. Well, choices 3 and 4 will ally with her, and then we'll have to go and convince the rest of the garrison to join. Choice 5 will ally with Dalenka, causing all the berserkers to attack at once. This is actually the best choice, because if you keep Dalenka alive, then the witches back in Molson will be grateful, and I think you get something for it. But we've already done that in the last playthrough, so we're going to do this one. If it means being able to contact the Woodman, I'll do it. You have my deepest thanks. There are only 5 berserkers stationed here now. You'll find them at the gates, near the barracks, or walking patrols. Once you have spoken to them, you should confront Dalenka immediately. Do not seek me out again, or she will know what we are up to. I will join you when you confront her. May the spirits guide your way. Alright, but before we do that, I want to put on some buffs, so I'll meet you back here after that's done. Okay, I think we're ready to go about and try to convince these berserkers, but I don't think we're going to do a very good job. We're not very convincing. Our bluff is a 3, our diplomacy is a -9, our intimidate is 10, arguably our best stat. Conversation-wise, that is. Gann, your bluff is a 6, your diplomacy is a 6, and your intimidate is a 6. Not very good.
Yes.
Sophia, your bluff is a 2, your diplomacy is a 2, and your intimidate is an 8. So, it's not that bad.
Yes.
Okay, Kaylin, your bluff is a 7. Your diplomacy is a 7, your intimidate is a 7.
Yes.
So that means we're going to try to intimidate. Do we have any potions of greater heroism? No, but we can actually buy one and use it. Let's see what you have. Alright, so that means your intimidate is now 14. Let's see if that helps. Nadaj instruct me to trade with you if you need it. Nadaj sent me to discuss a proposition with you. Then you have my ear. Nadaj believes Dalenka is a Gnarlthorn spy. She sent me to ask for your support against her. Nadaj is a smart woman. I knew that one day this garrison would be hers. I didn't expect it would be so soon. So, intimidate. You must know that the Gnarlthorns tax and coerce merchants heavily in areas they control. Success. I shudder to think what she and her foul sisters might already have done to us were Nadaj not here. Very well, you have my support. When you decide to go through with this, I will be here. I will be there. Okay, so we have one. This guy is Volomir. What is it you want? How do you feel about Dalenka's leadership here? You ask a dangerous question. There better be a good reason. I'm here on behalf of Nadaj. It's important. Nadaj, now there is someone who has not forgotten the value of our lives. I take it you don't feel the same goes for everyone. Dalenka had sent most of my Fang to die. She would not go with them. Would not let Nadaj go with them. We berserkers are strong, yes, and capable warriors, but in the woods, in a place of spirits and magic, traveling without a Hathorn is walking blind. With such a wise woman making a decision like that, it sounds deliberate. It would explain a lot. Many of us have had our doubts, but we can say nothing against the Hathorns. So we're going to try to intimidate. You see plainly that I can stand against Dalenka. Join me, or your Fang will be reunited earlier than you supposed. Success. We went 1 point towards evil. I know power when I see it. I just hope the rest of the men can say the same. I will heed your call when it comes. Okay, so now we have 2 on our side. Here's Soresko. Something you need, Outlander. Nadaj is in need of your help. Oh, what kind of help? Help against Dalenka. Nadaj says she is a Gnarlthorn spy. You would start a rebellion against Dalenka? How could you possibly justify this? Dalenka is responsible for the deaths of most of the berserkers here. If we do not act now, more berserkers are sure to meet the same fate. You are very committed to your cause for someone with so little knowledge of what he opposes. Dalenka is older and wiser than anyone I have ever known. How can you think to judge someone with so much more knowledge and experience than our own? I would gladly follow her to the end. Then follow her to the end, hers and your own. This garrison is falling. She has failed to reverse that course. Failure. Your problem is that you think small, Outlander. Terrible things have happened here, it's true. But there is much we do not see that the witches do. Surely there is more at play here than the fate of a small Rashemi border outpost. The stakes may not seem high, but the consequences may be, especially when you yourself are unclear of the motives of your leader. Blind allegiance to those in power is not a strength. It is merely blindness. Oh, and success. I suppose that even wisdom is subject to the motives of those who possess it, and not all who are wise are good. You make a strong case, stronger than I expected. Though I am not proud of it, I will assist you. Okay, so now we have 3 on our side, with 2 more to talk to. So here's Gorian. Is there anything I can help you with? Nadaj sent me. She is troubled by recent events here. There is much to be troubled by. The land suffers. The spirits lash out in anger and in fear. We are paralyzed here. The attacks will keep coming until we are wiped out. I have the solution you need. What did you have in mind? We are going to remove Dalenka from power. I was hoping you had thought of something less destructive. Such an action will surely divide our loyalties and leave us with many complications. I am of 2 minds on this matter. As a berserker, I serve the Hathorns, but as a Rashemi, my first allegiance is to the spirits, and it is the spirits here who may have the gravest need. Intimidate. You have seen me enter and leave the forest at will. I will destroy every spirit within its borders out of spite if you don't join me. And we gain some influence with one of many. Yes, Starkwind, let us glut ourselves on a feast of souls, and kill this one too. Failure. You overstate your abilities. The Othors would stand together and vanquish you. Huh, no they won't. I will not betray Dalenka. My mind is set. Okay, so we weren't able to get him to join us. Kozlov. You are in my way. Nadaj has sent me to discuss something urgent. Really? What would that be? Dalenka is an agent of the Dirtons. She has been responsible for the troubles here and in the forest. That is a ridiculous claim. If you were Shemi, I would already have parted your head from your shoulders. What proof do you have of this? Nadaj has seen her go into the forest late at night. That is proof of nothing. Dalenka communes with spirits often. They are more active at night. It is crime just to disobey a Hathran, but mutiny, that is the worst and most shameful offense a berserker can bring on himself. Not when it is against a Dirthan. You have come here with nothing, no evidence, no amount of thought. You deserve death for this. If we hadn't been ordered to leave you unharmed, I would do the honors now without another word. Till that order is lifted, I will be watching you. So I guess there's nothing we could do to convince him. No checks to be made. Alright, I guess all that's left is to go and talk to Dalenka. So it's going to be 3 against 2. Okay. Well, maybe we could petrify them and absorb all their souls. Alright, Dalenka. I bid you farewell, yet here you remain, expecting of help I am not bound to give. Your plot is exposed, Dirthan spy. Come outside and face justice for your crimes. Dirthan spy? Oh my, Nadaj has been busy lately, hasn't she? Lead the way, stranger. I am more than prepared to show everyone the justice they came for. And looks like she's gonna go outside and actually do something, huh? Okay. Oh, you're gonna wait? Okay, well, we're gonna go out. Here we are. So the faces of the conspirators are revealed at last. Yes, I knew this was coming. Yeah, looks like we have a bunch on our side. I'm going to turn party AI mode off so we don't do so much damage to them. To think that you were so easily seduced by the hollow words of an utter stranger. I am truly embarrassed for you. Silence. You are here because you are accused of being a Dirthan spy. What do you say to this? If you believe that I am the root of the troubles here, you are in for a hard truth. Consider, the garrison was first attacked only a few days ago. How long has it been since your awakening, cursed one? Coincidence. I wasn't here when that happened. You were. You've made decisions with only your own interests in mind. How could you send the men into the forest and not go with them? It is time to yield to new blood, Dalenka. I see that you chose to remain naive. Very well. There is but one law in Rashomon, and it is the word of the Hathrans. By opposing me, you and those who aid you stand outside that law. Death is the appropriate sentence, but as we are far from the nearest executioner, it appears I have to administer it myself. Kill them. Okay, people. We need to
come this way.
Start casting flesh to stone. And I guess you could do it a few times.
You have need of me?
I wonder if we could tell these guys not to do anything. Nope. Nope, we can't give orders. At least not to these guys. They're not even directly in our party. Okay, well, once she gets to near death, we're going to attempt to devour her soul. Are you doing
my magic will erase this nuisance.
You have need of me?
Well, we're also gonna do flesh to stone.
Whose trolled were puros.
Oh man, You just barely made your save, didn't you? Oh, she's near death. Okay. Well, we need to devour her soul. One of many. Do me a favor and pull back. Oh, she's dead. Crap. Well, maybe I should have not tried to convince these guys to join us.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Valid target, right? Yeah. Oh, let's try another flesh to stone.
My magic will erase this nuisance.
Alright, let's try it with you. Looks like you made your save. You guys have high fortitudes, don't you? You guys always roll 14s? That's like the third one in a row.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Alright, let's try it again. Another one, please.
My magic will erase this nuisance.
14 and 15. Man. Try it again.
On your guard. Foes approach.
This guy is gonna be near death soon anyway. There we go. Devour soul. We got 2 volatile essences from this guy. Did I get any XP though? It should say that I killed him. That's weird. Oh. This guy is stoned now. Don't attack him. Stand your ground.
Stay here until I say otherwise.
Too busy, cannot talk to me. They just want to keep attacking this guy until he dies. Well, c'est la vie. So on the witch's body, we have the ring of leeched abjuration, which... How is this even a good thing to have? It decreases 3 abilities by 3 points. Immunity to spell by level 2 or lower. Spell resistance 24. Yeah, it doesn't really sound that great to me. Immune to evocation spells. Globe of invulnerability and spell mantle once per day. I think I'm just gonna sell that. Quarterstaff. Robe of the Archmagi. Well, it's about time we found another one of these. It would only be good for Sophia, but the skin of shadow that she's wearing is superior to this because it gives spell resistance 24. And she can cast Shadow Shield, which she doesn't have access to. So I guess we'll sell this too for 25,000. And then we get nearly 3,000 gold pieces on her body. Isn't that kind of heavy to be lugging around? This guy had 430 gold. Amulet of Protected Dalliances. I guess we'll sell this too. It's not really that useful. Let's just grab all 3 of these things.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
And we'll put the hide armor +5 into the bag of holding. +5 greatsword in the bag. The robe, the quarterstaff. That, and yeah, I guess that too. You know what? We might as well put that too. We're not going to need this anymore. Alright, I think we are good to go. Too bad I can't tell these guys to stop attacking. What is all of this? What have you done to Dalenka? Exactly what you told me to. You said to rise up against her. Berserkers, behold the source of the attacks. This foreigner has brought blight and fire to the forest, and we have paid for it. Liar, this is all your fault. Now he has led you in a false coup in my name. Destroy him. Well, I guess now we can turn the rest of you guys to stone. Thanks, Nadaj. Where is she anyway? No matter, but we will cast Flesh to Stone.
Yes?
Do you have any left? You have one left, so we're gonna cast it on, I guess, Soresco. I'm gonna leave party AI mode off so that we don't do so much damage to these guys.
Press the attack, quickly!
Oh, there's Nadaj. Voldemort, Fortitude, save failure. So one of them is stone. That would be that guy. We just need to turn another one into stone. And then we'll be all good. Okay, we have 2 turned to stone. That means we could devour them both. In fact, I might turn another one into stone. Alright, they're all turned to stone. Now we have to wait until we get our devours back. So I'll meet you back here. Okay, we're not quite down to 0 yet to absorb one of these guys' souls. But we are gonna loot this body and see what he has. Oh, all he had was over 1,600 gold pieces. Well, it's a good thing that it didn't turn to stone. So let's go over here, position ourselves. Which one are we gonna devour first? Off camera, I worked him down all to near death. As you can see. But not that one, him. And that. So we should get a lot of spirit energy out of it, even though our spirit energy is only 94 right now, which really is pretty good. 2 and 1. Okay, let's devour this guy. We also get 2 spirit essences, 186 gold pieces, and when we loot his body, we get over 1,100 gold. Okay. So we're just gonna stay put for right now while we wait for this timer to go down. So I'll meet you back here. Okay, we're back, and we're gonna devour Volomir now. Let's take his soul, get 2 more volatile spirit essences. Another 186 experience points and 780 gold, which leaves Soresco. So we are gonna wait. And then we're going to devour his spirit. Or his soul, I should say. So I'll meet you back here. Okay, we're back. I used some of my spells to recharge my Staff of Almaxian and my Wand of the Heavens. And now we can devour the soul of this guy. Soresco. We'll get 2 more spirit essences. Volatile ones at that. Another 186 XP. And a little over 1,600 gold pieces. Alright. Now the reason I use some of my spells to recharge my items is because I am going to rest, which will drop my spirit energy down, but I don't think I really have to worry. Because we're going to be in an upcoming battle where I will have plenty of opportunities to recharge my spirit energy. In fact, everybody, why don't you come this way? Let's broadcast the command to attack.
Press the attack, quickly!
Alright, so everybody's going to come over here. What about you, though? There you go. Alright. So, this episode may be a little shorter than most, but we're going to have a big one in the next one, where I'm going to try to use all 10 of my devours, so 10 times 5 would be about, oh, it would be over 50 minutes long. I'll show you that. And this upcoming battle will definitely be that long if you let it. It doesn't have to be. You know, there's ways to shorten it. You know, but there are ways to extend it too, so I guess we'll just end here and we'll see how it turns out. Will we be able to maximize our uses of Devour and beat the Woodman? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and take a good idea.